Hey everybody, it's RighteousFreed with another Apex Arena video. This time featuring me versus Misakato. He's got a Princess Alliance box, not a man to be found. It's gonna be... was at the time thinking it was gonna be an interesting battle because he does have some AoE. He has Shafano, he has Lana, he has Licorice, so he does have that, and he does have a lot of flexibility. Is Yulia, Rosalia, Sonya for single targets, and Claret. So, very flexible box. The only problem I saw was that with his tanks, Freya and Amelia, if I ban Freya out, there's only Amelia. She can get like 30% physical resistance with her 3C, but every time I face an Amelia, I've never had a problem killing her. So I think that is due in part because she doesn't have Lancers, and she's primarily made to be a magic tank, and then they just added the physical resistance later. But it's going to be an interesting match. Let's just hop right in. I start off banning SP Freya, don't want to deal with her. He bans my Zerida, strong pick. He's going to pick Amelia, his only tank. I'm going to ban Shafano and Luda, get rid of the faction buffers, so now I don't have to worry about any increased stats. Pick Elwyn. He bans Yulia and Illustrio, solid picks there. He then picks Resenseal. I was very, very confused. I then ban Yulia and Lana. I'm going to pause it, and I pick Rosalia. I was very confused why he picked Resenseal so early when he has both Liana and Sophia as well. I don't have any AoE debuffs. Honestly, like, you could just never pick her. Like, just pick everybody else. Like, if instead of there, if he picked, like, Yulia, I would have had much... I probably wouldn't want to pick Yulia to go into my Elwyn because it's infantry. But he could have picked Rosalia right there. He could have picked Claret right there for map control. He could have picked Lana, that way he could bust somebody who doesn't have strong magic resistance. So I feel this is like a big mistake right there, because he could have had a much stronger DPS, which would have let him have more control. But he then bans Ledin and Estelle. He then picks Rosalia, and I ban TRS and Deedlit. But he has 4 healers. I don't know why he picked Resenseal. Probably for faction buff. And then I pick Juggler. He bans my Deedlit and TRS. Pick Sophia. I ban Sonya and Licorice. So I have to deal with that. I pick Ares. He then bans Iris and Wyler, leaving me with just Resenseal. And he picks Claret, who is an infantry. And I pick Resenseal as my only healer. Now I am going to be very, very aggressive right here. He moves up, he gets into range. I think he wants to get into range really quick and just put me down. Like, I am here with Noble Charge. I want to get in. I just want to kill everybody. I just want to get rid of them and get rid of their tank. Once I get rid of their tank, I don't have to worry about anybody else. Like, I can just tank everything else. They have no way to boost the attack here in order to one-shot. Like, she can do Lightning Flash into Eye of the Storm, which I don't like because of how bad it is. Well, let's just see. I move up Juggler Guard. He moves Claret up. I Miracle up, that way in case he tries to pull some shenanigans. I got damage resistance, give everybody stacks. Not that it's needed. Well, he does have Ultimate Judgment, so... But I see right here, I have a chance. He has no DPS, so I just go in and Ultimate Judgment. And I one-shot the Amelia. I'm just going to take a look. He has that damage is reduced up to 30%, and he was at full health. Even through that, with no attack buff, I got through everybody. Like Trent Guard's defense wasn't enough. His defense was not enough. It's one of the bad things. Because she doesn't have Phalanx, if she had Phalanx, she probably would have lived through that because I didn't have a buff. But I knew from experience she is just a little squishy on the defense side. And then move back. He goes to heal up. Tries to get in my way. I move Ares up here. And she guards. He just kills her. They get ported. Smash, and then in perfect range for my Elwyn. He realizes my Elwyn could kill anybody after that. And I just have a tank so I can just go in. He just runs away. So, honestly, he probably should have played a little more defensively. He should have waited, but with who he picked, honestly, I didn't see it going anywhere because he picked a healer so early when he had 4 healers. Just remember, if you're playing like 4 healers, just wait. Like, if they ban 2 of them, then you have to pick one, but otherwise, just wait it out. Pick your healers last. Get those DPS as fast as possible. Especially if you're only running 2 tanks. You need to... I banned the primary tank Freya, who probably would have lived through Rosalia's Ultimate Judgment because she would have Last Rites equipped, but otherwise, I don't know. I just feel the first pick Resencio really limited his options. But that's how the dice roll. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing. RighteousFreed out.